Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and this is the vlog where we talk about how to set SMART goals. So I always heard about SMART goals, right? S for specific, M for measurable, A for attainable, R for realistic, and T for timely, as in you can't just have a goal that is just in air. When do you want to achieve it? When do you want to start on it? And so on and so forth. But sometimes these motivational speakers speak about these things and you hear it, but you're like, yeah, it's not registering. It doesn't apply to your life. Or you want, like, let me explain to you. Do you know when you hear this podcast talks about something, you read the book, it talks about the same thing, you go to YouTube, it talks about the same thing, but you never apply? It's because those things don't come close to home. They don't hit close to home. Nobody ever makes them make sense. Do you know what I mean? And earlier on the past weeks, I said, I'll share with you the ways that Manuela is helping me to set my annual plan. If you didn't follow her last time, come on, Manuela Pimulondo, follow her. So she's helping me to set my annual plan. And one of the things we have to do is set goals, obviously. But she said, Flavia, what you're currently doing, because I was telling her, I'm reading 5 books. Actually, I'm listening to them. They're audio books. I'm also having a podcast about 2 hours every day. I'm exercising, I'm eating, right? She's like, hey, how many times a week? I'm like, sometimes. Not all the time, sometimes. When I wake up and have the energy, I work out. Then those are the only ones you post on Instagram. Then when I have time, I walk. You never have time. So she was just like, you're not achieving your goals because they're not SMART. They're not specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. But also don't just hear it as just a thing that's up there. Let's break it down to outcome goals, performance goals, and process goals. So when we tell you to set goals at the beginning there, do you know what you say? Work out 30 minutes a day, read 2 books a month, buy X amount of I don't know what, go back. Those are the process goals, okay? There's the outcome goal. And she told me that the outcome goal, most cases, you don't really have much say on it. So, for example, you want a job, okay? You're going for an interview. You can't predict how the interview will go, whether they will like you or they will not, whether you'll have the right, you might have the right criteria, the right CV, and you follow the criteria, but there's somebody else who has one thing better than you. Or the other person who walked in right after you is the cousin to the guy on the board. So, outcome, you really can't have much say on it. But those are the things you set and say to finish masters at this point. But that's just as in you're not sure if the outcome will happen. Why? Because you need to perform during the process for you to have the outcome. So let's use maybe the education example. You want to go back to school, you want to do your master's while you're working, while you're a parent, while you're doing many other things, and still maintaining a social life, right? So you say, I don't want to just pass and attain my master's. I want to be the best in class. That's your outcome. That's your goal, your outright goal, right? The performance is what are you doing? How your performance is what? You have to perform to be the best in class, X amount of GPA or X amount of grades. This is it. I must get 99%. That's the performance. Your performance will be the result, as in 90%. As in you perform at the highest. When we do a race, I will be number 1, not number 2. Your performance. The process is those things that you're doing or setting aside to help you perform to the outcome. Do you get me? So you say, I want to be the best in my class, and with these results, which will be my performance, the process is I will sleep early so that when I'm up in the morning, I have enough energy and enough mind to actually work, to actually read. I'll forego the outings maybe twice a week so that I stay in the library and read. I will do my research. Maybe I'll look up some research every 2 hours a day. So this is the process that will enhance your performance for the goal. Meanwhile, when they tell us to set our goals, read 2 books a month. You're reading 2 books a month because you want to be the most read or well-read human being in Uganda, right? That's your major goal. You want to be an expert in a topic, right? So let's say you want to be the analyst or the expert on politics, right? So what is your performance? You have to measure your performance. As in, they will say you're the best in Uganda, best in East Africa, best in the world. So let's measure that performance. The process now is you reading those political articles, books, looking at the TED Talks, the interviews. That's the process. So you tell yourself the process is that for the week, this is what I do. I will read X amount of articles, this news, this. For the week, this is what I will do. For the month, to achieve my goal in a year. Okay? How that helped me, because let me tell you, for example, working out. I used to be so good at working out. I'd work out almost, I think, 5 days a week. My body wasn't changing because I was just in a gym. But I'm here. I've made it. I'm working out. Even if it's 10 minutes, I showed up. There was no real goal, you know, but if I had set a real goal, like I have now, where to say I'm working out to be fit, which means I want to breathe better. When I get to bed, I want to have deep quality sleep, and this will get me there. I want to be able to run around after my son and not get tired. The feeling. That's how you set your goals. What does it make you feel like? Do you understand? You want to have abs, and then do what with them? What do you want to do with the six-pack? What is it, as in, what does it make you feel like? That's why some of you undress. You're never wearing a shirt because you're like, but I have my six-pack. Because So for me, when I said that, I need to breathe better, I need to do all of that, the performance, I said that. Now my process is set my yoga for 20 minutes a day. Work out this way, and even the workouts on my tired day, what will be my workout? On my excited heavy energy day, what will be my workout? That way I don't dodge anything. Do you know what I mean? So when you're setting your SMART goals, there's the outcome goal, performance, but even the process. What will you do every day, every week, every month to get you there? Right? Now you know how to do it, right? So good luck, happy SMART setting.